everybody. Annie Patterson here. Welcome. We're going to have an evening of singing, and tonight we're going to sing songs to honor Mother Earth. So welcome. And if you're here for the first time, I'm Annie Patterson, and my husband Peter Blood's going to join us in a little bit. He's just making sure that the volume's okay, and I don't know, we want to make sure you guys are comfy. We're here in our living room in Amherst, Massachusetts, and I would say about 45 minutes ago, Peter cooked a really nice meal, but unfortunately he threw some chili pepper on the frying pan and had an allergic reaction. So we'll do the best we can, and hopefully, you know, we'll enjoy each other's company. Whether I can sing or not is a whole nother question. I'm going to start with a song here just to get us warmed up. This is a song written by our dear friend Sarah Pirtle, and it is in our Rise Again songbook on page 51. My head is in the sky, sky, sky. My feet are on the ground, ground, ground. And what about my blood? It's from the sea. What about my bones like the mountains be? And my bones and my hands, I believe with my hands I can hold this land. My two hands hold this land. My two hands hold this land. All right, I gotta learn this song too. My head is in the sky, sky, sky. My feet are on the ground, ground, ground. And what about my blood? It's from the sea. And what about my bones like the mountains be? And my hands, oh my hands, I believe with my hands I could hold this land. My two hands hold this earth. My two hands hold the earth. My head is in the sky, sky, sky. My feet are on the ground, ground, ground. And what about my blood? It's from the sea. And what about my bones like the mountains be? And my hands, oh my hands, I believe with my hands I can hold this land. My two hands hold the earth. My two hands hold the earth. All right, thank you, Sarah Pirtle, for that song. I think we're just warming up here, so if you're just joining in, welcome. We're just going to sing some songs to celebrate the earth tonight, and I'm imagining that there's a lot of other things going on right now to celebrate the earth online, and so we'll just take your company if you can give it to us. Here's a song called, let's see, I'll save that for later once everybody's here. I'm looking at the Earth Care chapter in our songbook, Rise Again, and there's some really great songs in here. Oh man, so many good ones. Some of them are songs that people might not know, so I think tonight we'll definitely do some of these songs. Yeah. Here's one. I'll sing a little bit of it while we're waiting for people to join us. It's called It Really Isn't Garbage Till You Throw It Away. I'll sing a little bit of it. It's on page 45 in Rise Again. Here we go. It isn't really garbage till you mix it all together. It really isn't garbage till you throw it away. Just separate your paper, plastic, compost, glass, and metal. Then you'll get to use it on another day. Well, it isn't really garbage if you mix it all together. It really isn't garbage till you throw it away. You separate your paper, plastic, compost, glass, and metal. Then you get to use it on another day. There's garbage in the kitchen, garbage in the basement, garbage in the bathroom, and in the backyard too. So That stinging pile of trash gives me the garbage blues. Well, it isn't really garbage till you mix it all together. It really isn't garbage till you throw it away. Just separate your paper, plastic, compost, glass, and metal. Then you get to use it on another day. Just a little bit of that song for you guys while we're hanging out. I'm just going to tilt this camera here. So welcome. I'm Annie Patterson. I'm glad you all are with us today. We're going to sing a bunch of songs to honor Mother Earth. And and just try and enjoy each other. And it'll be wonderful to have you here with me. And we need each other right now. So let's do another song here on the banjo. Well, welcome everybody. It's 7 o'clock here on our East Coast time. And so we're going to get started with this concert. We're going to do a song to start out, and I'm hoping Peter will come in and join us. This is a Gene Ritchie tune. It is called Now is the Cool of the Day, and it's in Rise Up Singing on page 36. So if you're following along at home and you've got some songbooks there and you want to sing with me. Gene Ritchie wrote this song thinking about our earth, and so Peter and I both thought about this song and decided we wanted to sing it tonight, and hope you'll sing along. My Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so fair? You may live in this garden if you keep the grasses green, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Oh, this earth is a garden, garden of my Lord, and he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so pure? You may live in this garden if you keep the waters clean, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Oh, this earth is a garden, garden of my Lord, and he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. of my sheep, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Oh, this earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord, and He walks in His garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, He said unto me, do you like my garden so free? You may live in this garden if you keep the people free, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Oh, this earth is a garden, garden of my Lord, and He walks in His garden in the cool of the day. All right, well, welcome everybody. It was bugging me that Peter was cut off in that last one. Can we get you closer? So welcome. I was saying a little earlier that about 45 minutes ago, I had an allergic reaction to some chili pepper in the frying pan. So yeah, we might do a lot of instrumentals tonight.
That was quite possibly the most powerful jalapeno pepper that's ever been created.
Yeah. Oh.
It filled our house.
Yeah. Ooh.
Never happened before.
We're gonna turn up the sound. Yeah, we're trying here. Last time we had too little sound, so we're gonna try that and see how that works. All right, thanks for asking us to turn up the sound. Yeah, we'll bring this a little.
What are we doing next?
All right. So we're gonna do a song now called "We Belong to the Earth." This is on page 51, and Wendy, let us know if this is any better. We're doing the best we can here, but sometimes technology doesn't always work as well as we want it to. So
What key are we doing this in?
let's find out. So Peter, how are you doing on this Earth Day?
Well, it was kind of cold here.
Yeah, it snowed. You don't have anything to say about that?
I understand they're doing some kind of a global Earth Day TV thing or YouTube thing. You can probably check that out when we're done with this.
That's right. Okay. Well, hopefully this is a little bit better sound-wise.
We'll do this in G, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. This is written by our friends Magpie, Greg Artzner and Terry Leonino.
If they ever get this crisis over, they're going to be touring in the fall together.
Oh, I hope so. I hope they tour together all the time. You mean me and them?
You and them.
Yeah. We belong to the earth. We all belong to the earth. It's not that she belongs to us. It's we belong to her. We belong to her. Strand in the web are we. Strand in the web, I believe. To own it we cannot dare to dream. It's a web we didn't weave. It's a web we didn't weave. We all belong to the earth. We all belong to the earth. It's not that she belongs to us. We belong to her. We belong to her. In the sun and in wind and in rain, is a seed of what will be. It awakens a power that grows down below, courses through you and through me, courses through you and through me. We all belong to the earth. We all belong to the earth. It's not that she belongs to us. We belong to her. We belong to her. You want to play a little something? When our spirits take flight and we lay our bodies down, our ashes may be buried away on the wind, but return to the birthing ground, return to the birthing ground. We belong to the earth. We all belong to the earth. It's not that she belongs to us, it's we belong to her. We belong to her. Yeah. Thank you, Greg and Terry. Shout out to Magpie. Check out their website. They've got some exciting stuff coming up. So just welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you all here. Yeah. Nice. I'm so glad to have you here. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to know that we're all singing together, even if we can't hear you. It's really special. Let's do a song now on, let's see, In Rise Again, our latest songbook here. And if you're just joining us, my name's Annie Patterson. This is Peter Blood. We have some wonderful friends online with us tonight. I thought we would do a little Blue Boat Home.
Oh,
Can we play on that one? This is In Rise Again on page 42. One of my favorite chapters in our sequel to Rise Up Singing here, Rise Again, is the Earth Care chapter. So I just love a lot of these songs. I don't know some of them yet, but the ones I do know, I really love a lot. So
You know, I read the other day that the guy who wrote the tune, the Welsh hymn tune to this, wrote this song, the Hifridle, I think I don't know how you pronounce it. He wrote it when he was under 20 years old, and they've made dozens of different hymns out of this, including Blue Boat Now, which is a very recent hymn by Peter Mayer. And one of the things I like so much about this song right now is it's not only about how we're traveling together on this planet Earth to try and make it through this difficult time with climate, but it's equally true for how we're all dealing with the COVID pandemic together.
are you going to play fiddle on
I
this?
am.
Oh, okay, great.
Don't worry.
All right. Oh, I was going to hand you the guitar.
Oh, you want me to play guitar? I can. Which would you prefer?
I guess fiddle it would be nice. All right. This is live. We don't rehearse. We just show up and hope you guys enjoy it. That's the truth.
You do it in C?
Yeah. Though below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry and heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor nor port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. All right. I encourage everybody to go and watch Peter Mayer's video of that song. It's really gorgeous, and he has an amazing recording of it. So, all right. Hi, Aaron. Nice.
And we posted on yesterday a children's choir from Wilmington, Delaware, near where we used to live, singing that. And I love that one because it's the young people that are going to really help us to make it through this. And watching the children sing that song was pretty amazing.
How about I get you to play the guitar and we do a little Gentle Arms of Eden?
Okay.
Someone requested this the other day, and Peter was like, Annie, do you know this song? And I was like, yeah. This is an anthem, and let's see what page it's on here.
Little
people.
Dave Carter. It's on the next page from where we just were.
Oh, look at that. It's on page 43 in Rise Again, if you're following along at home. Dave Carter song, and...
Doing this in D, I assume, right?
Yes, Dave's no longer with us, but Tracy Grammer, Dave Carter's longtime partner, is out and about doing amazing things, so I encourage everybody to check her website out. She's an incredible songwriter in her own right, and she continues to take care of the Dave Carter Foundation and do really great things. And every year on Dave Carter's birthday, if you're part of Tracy Grammer's Facebook page, she wakes up in the morning and she says, okay, go. And one by one, everybody takes turn writing a line from this song in honor of Dave. So let's sing it. Do a little bit of the D to the C. Okay, go. Right. All right, here we go. On a sleepy, endless ocean, when the world lay in a dream, there was rhythm in the splash and roll, but not a voice to sing. And so the moon showed on the breakers, and the morning warmed the waves, till a single cell did jump and hum, for joy has so to say, this is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Then the day shone bright and round her, till the one turned into two, and the two into 10,000 things, and old things into new. And on some virgin beachhead, one lonesome critter crawled, and he looked about and shouted in his most astonished drawl, this is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Then all the sky was buzzing, and the ground was carpet green, and the weary children of the woods went dancing in between, and the people sang rejoicing when the fields were glad with grain, the song of celebration from their cities on the plain. This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground that I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Now they smoke across the harbor, and there's factories on the shore, and the world is ill with greed and will and enterprise of war. But I will lay my burdens in the cradle of your grace, and the shining beaches of your love and the sea of your embrace. This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only home I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden. Thank you, Peter. Woo! I got so caught up in the song that I kind of forgot the words there, but what a great tune. I feel like that's one of the all-time best songs ever written, really, next to a couple Dylan songs and maybe a few other ones. So welcome, people, and we're glad you're here. We're just doing a bunch of songs in honor of the earth, and it's kind of hard to see what you guys are saying, so we're just going to keep going. But we know you're here, and we're loving it. Here's a song that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I would say most people I know don't know this song.
You gotta tell me what it is.
But it's short, and I think this is the kind of song that actually could work on a Zoom call. I thought we would do "In My Bones." It's on page 44, even though you don't really need the songbook, but you can follow along and sing along on the words if you want. This was written by our friend Nancy Schimmel, and Nancy's a great songwriter. She's written some wonderful tunes. She's actually Malvina Reynolds' daughter. She lives out on the West Coast, and we love Nancy, and shout out to all our West Coast friends. This song, gosh, I just feel like this song totally gets it. It nails it in terms of all the things I feel about my own DNA, like my memory, my muscle memory, and all of that in terms of our earth and where we came from, and the way we've sort of forgotten to listen to our ancestors, and how, where we are, we listened to a webinar the other night of some Abenaki people talking about the Western Abenaki and maybe pretty much, a lot of Native American cultures really believing that water is the source of life and water connects us all. And so a tree is, they call tree people, and they call the earth people, they call stream people. And I just love that notion. So here's "In My Bones," and it goes like this. There once was a time when people were gentle. We talked to the trees and were never alone. And all that we owned were our baskets and digging sticks. I still remember it in my bones. And that's a line everybody can sing the whole time through. In my bones. Or Peter, you can try singing another harmony with me. In my bones. And sometimes we quarreled, and then we forgot it. For all to keep living, we needed each one. And all that we had was the skill in our fingers. I still remember it in my bones. We never had locks, so our lives were not hidden. Our tears and our laughter were shared all around. And all that we owned were our dreams and our stories. I still remember it in my bones. Yeah. Nice.
This is the 400th anniversary of what some people like to honor as the landing of the Pilgrims, but it was kind of like a major disaster for the native peoples of this North American continent.
Yeah.
And I think this is a good time for us to remember all the wisdom that's still there among native peoples, and to
Not just remember it, but honor it and name it and
try and
be
repair our
thankful.
relationships with those peoples.
Amen to that. All right, let's do another song. How about a little tune called "Swimming to the Other Side"?
Oh, yes.
Shout out
maybe
to...
it's a good time to mention that we're going to be doing an event on Facebook in about a week and a half with the filmmakers who made the film about Pete Seeger and about our work called We Began to Sing. And it's going to be on May 3rd, which is Pete Seeger's birthday. And we're going to show the film. You can watch the film on YouTube that night on our YouTube channel. No, I'm sorry, not on our YouTube channel. But we'll send out to you from our website the address where it'll be. It'll be on the YouTube channel of the people who made the film. And Pat Humphreys, who wrote this song, is going to be on there to talk some afterwards, along with Reggie Harris and Sandy O, who sings with Pat, and we think Billy Bragg's going to be on there too. So keep an eye out for that. Next, go on our website. We'll have lots of information about it very soon in the next couple of days.
And our website is www.riseupandsing.org. And also, if you're interested and you just want to make a little note, it'll be broadcasted from the Songkeepers channel, and that's the name of the folks who made the documentary
on YouTube.
All right. So shout out to Emma's Revolution and our dear buddies Pat and Sandy.
Do you want me to play guitar on this, or do you want to do it?
I can do it. We are living at the Great Big Dipper. Oh, you know what? We forgot to tell you what page this is on.
Page 60.
In Rise Again. And this is why we made Rise Again. It's this song. We are living at the Great Big Dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we come beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. I am alone, and I am searching, hungering for answers in my time. I am balanced at the brink of wisdom. I'm impatient to receive a sign. I move forward with my senses open. Imperfection will be my crime. In humility I will listen. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living at the Great Big Dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. On this journey through thoughts and feelings, finding intuition, my head, my heart, I am gathering the tools together. I am preparing to do my part. All of those who've come before me, band together and be my guide. Loving lessons that I will follow. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living with the Great Big Dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. Yeah, that's a good song and good enough reason to make a songbook. Hey, hi Ruth, glad you're here. This is awesome to see everybody. Well, we've got a list of songs, and we just kind of plow right through them. Just a shout out to people joining us and friends. Thank you for letting us know that our sound needed to get turned up. We always appreciate that feedback. If you feel like putting a little tip in the virtual tip jar, you can visit our website, which is riseupandsing.org, and you can go //donate, and we appreciate that. If you have a few little coins to rub together and you want to share them with us. I would love to do this beautiful, beautiful song called Arise, Arise. This is also in Rise Again, if you have our latest songbook. And this song is just a gorgeous song. It's actually the bookend to Swimming to the Other Side, because this song was the very last song that we put in Rise Again. And this is written by a wonderful songwriter named Jean Rowe, who's from Brooklyn. And a shout out to all our Brooklyn, New York friends who have been going through so much. And so let's sing this one. It's a kind of a care for the earth song, because as we know, we're all in it together, right? But she calls this Arise, Arise.
Actually, she calls it
National Anthem.
But that Arise, Arise is the chorus, basically.
Right. So it is a national anthem, I think.
A different one.
Atlantic and Pacific flow, the Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico. The land between sustains us all to cherish it, our tireless call. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To one more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. We reach these shores from many lands. We came with hungry hearts and hands. Some came by force and some by will, at the auction block or the darkened mill. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To one more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. You died in your fields and your factories, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees, in an old coat hanger in a room somewhere, a trail of tears, an electric chair. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To one more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from the fire. Our great responsibility to be guardians of our liberty, till tyrants bow to the people's dream, and justice flows like a mighty stream. Arise, arise, I see the future in your eyes. To one more perfect union we aspire, and lift our voices from far.
You know, we learned that song in a kind of an odd way. Robert Mirapol, who is the one of the founder, I guess, of the Mirapol Fund for Children, was at a Mirapol Fund of Children event, and he was talking about this song with our friend Jay Mankita, and said, "Do you know this song?" And Jay learned it, and Jay came up to us and said, I know it's getting kind of late, but my friend just told me about this song, and we put it in, and boy, were we glad we did.
Yeah, we sure were.
Came a very interesting route. So shout out to Jay Mankita and to Robert Meeropol for bringing that song to us from.
So there's been some requests for a whole bunch of different songs, and I think sometimes we get requests and there's songs that we don't really know too well. Last week we got a request for The People Are Scratching, which is a song that Pete Seeger sang. And I could sing it if you play the guitar. But can you just check that the phone is turned off?
I turned it off.
Oh, okay, good. I thought I heard the phone ringing. People, this is live. We're here in our home in Amherst, Mass, Western Mass, and
what page is this on, Annie?
yeah, we don't rehearse. We just kind of do what we can do.
I know this is in the ecology. We changed the chapter for some reason from ecology to earth care. But
This is on page 37 in Rise Up Singing, and we have a lot of friends watching tonight, which is really sweet and wonderful to see you people, and also some new friends who have joined in. And so for the new folks, both our songbooks that we made have 1,200 songs in them each, so that's 2,400 songs. And so we've been singing and leading singing out of them for a really long time. Even before Rise Up Singing came out, Peter and I were leading singing. So sometimes like a great song like this one, we sort of forget, and then we have to go back and listen to it. So, all right, well, let's try it. It's a really long song. Can we skip a few of these, or is it a story? It's kind of a story. All right, let's do it.
You can skip ahead if you need to.
All right, give me a thump. Yeah. Well, come fill up your glasses and set yourself down. I'll tell you a story of somebody's town. It isn't too near and it's not far away. It's not a place where I'd want to stay. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits had nothing to eat. Boom, boom, boom. Well, the winter came in with a cold, icy blast. It killed off the flowers and it killed off the grass. The rabbits were starving because of the freeze. They started eating the bark off the trees. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits have nothing to eat. Well, the farmer said this sort of thing won't do. Our trees will be dead when the rabbits get through. We'll have to poison the rabbits, it's clear, or we'll have no crops to harvest next year. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits have nothing to eat. So they brought the poison and they spread it around, and soon dead rabbits began to be found. The dogs ate the rabbits and the farmers just said, we'll poison those rabbits till the last dog is dead. Now people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits had nothing to eat. Well, up in the sky there were meat-eating fowls. The dead rabbits poisoned the hawks and the owls. Thousands of field mice the hawks used to chase were multiplying all over the place. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits had nothing to eat. Halfway through. Well, the fields and the meadows were barren and brown. The mice got hungry and moved into town. The city folks took the farmer's advice, and all of them started to poison the mice. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits had nothing to eat. There were dead mice in all the apartments and flats. The cats ate the mice and the mice killed the cats. The smell was awful and I'm glad to say I wasn't the man hired to haul them away. Now the people are scratching all over the street because the rabbits had nothing to eat. All through the country and all through the town, there wasn't a dog or a cat to be found. The fleas asked each other, where can we stay? They've been up on people from then till this day. Now the people are scratching all over the street, 'cause the rabbits had nothing to eat. Woo! All you small creatures that live in this land, stay clear of the man with the poisonous hand. A few bales of hay might keep you alive, but he'll pay more to kill you than let you survive. Now the people are scratching all over the street, because the rabbit had nothing to eat. Wow.
You made it.
We haven't sung that song in so long. Oh my God.
But you know what? The story wouldn't make sense if you left a couple verses out. It's all part of one chain, you know?
Well, now we have to do God Bless the
The
Grass.
chain of life.
All right, we're going to do God Bless the Grass. It's on page 35.
It's a little shorter.
Because we've been told that Pete Seeger did the two together one time at one of his shows, and I think that's a great idea. Thank you all for joining us. Oh, man.
He made a great album called God Bless the Grass, and I think both these songs are on it.
Yep, and so we did a song earlier by Malvina Reynolds' daughter. Now we're going to do one by Malvina Reynolds. And
Page 35 in Rise Up Singing.
oh, look at that. I'm going to have to look it up. It's just 2 pages away. There we go. Woohoo. Does it carry on? Oh, yeah, here we go.
Hey, you want to wait and do it later? Because I could get you the big book of the If I Had a Hammer book.
Oh, well, it's right over there. You can just stick it in front of me. God bless the grass that grows through the crack. They roll the concrete over it and try to keep it back. The concrete gets tired of what it has to do. It breaks and it buckles and the grass grows through. And God bless the grass. God bless the truth that fights towards the sun. They roll the lies over it and think that it is done. It moves through the ground and reaches for the air. And after a while, it's growing everywhere. And God bless the truth. Grass. Do you sing the truth or the grass?
The grass every time.
Okay. God bless the grass that grows through cement. It's green and it's tender and easily bent. But after a while, it lifts up its head. For the grass is living and the stone is dead. And God bless the grass. God bless the grass that's gentle and low. Its roots are deep and its will is to grow. And God bless the truth, the friend of the poor, and the wild grass growing at the poor man's door. And God bless the grass.
You know, I'll tell you a good reason to buy our book, If I Had a Hammer, because it has a lot bigger print in it than Rise Up Singing or Rise Again does.
You did that so fast.
See how big it is?
Yeah, it is bigger.
Some of the songs are in that book as well as in the
Oh
other book.
my God! Sometimes you know how it is when you get the what are they calling it, the shelter in place sillies. I don't know. Most of us don't have that very often. So we've got a few more minutes here, and I'm just seeing some of these wonderful folks that have joined us. Thank you so much. Oh, it's great to see you all. I want to do a song called Make It, Mend It, and I want to talk about this song, and I've never sung it before. So there you have it. Y'all are stuck with me.
I think they do it
so.
a cappella, Annie. Do you do it a cappella?
I'm going to ask you to actually play it after I start it. It's in Rise Again. It's on page 47 in Rise Again. And I'm going to tell you a little history behind this song and how we found it, how we came upon it. So I don't know if Peter remembers how it goes. Oh, we don't have to do it. We can do it a cappella if you want.
They do it a cappella, I think.
Well, that's because they have 4 people singing in harmony here. Play the guitar.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to sing it a cappella to start, and then we can see how it goes. So this song, Make It, Mend It, was recorded by a wonderful group called Coop Boys and Simpson from the United Kingdom. And I highly recommend their video of it. But that's not how I heard it. I first heard it when Peter and I were giving a workshop at a festival called the New England...
NEFA?
Yeah.
New England Folk Festival.
The New England Folk Festival, which is a lot of dancing, really. A lot of contra dancing and other kinds of dancing. But there are also workshops there. And when we went to an a cappella sort of sea shanty workshop, and
Pub songs.
Pub songs, was it? Oh, pub songs. And someone stood up and sang this song, and I loved it. So let's see if this is an okay key. Growing up in high. That's a little low. You want to capo it?
Okay, whatever you want. I'm here to serve.
Make it, bend it. All right. Yay. Growing up in hard times on the wrong side of the tracks means you're often taking shortcuts and you're always looking back. But though you're running barefoot, chasing dreams down dead-end streets, you remember what your mama said about the way to make ends meet. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. That's your part. Let's try it again. Oh, you gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. Now when my old man learned his trade, they made things that would last. They'd temper future vision with the knowledge of the past. And if something broke or wore out, well, you know they'd feel no shame, for they took the pride in using skills to make it good again. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. Woo! And now the watchword is disposable and plastics rule the day. And if something now gets broken, you can only throw it away. But when the wells all dry up and the mines are all worked out, well, you see this house started falling, hear the hungry people shout. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it work or do without. Make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. Last verse, here we go. Now politicians tell you they're both green and left or right. They can see the problem clearly, they can understand our plight. But if greed's the only motive, a chance for all to fill their purse, how can things you know they can't expand? You know what, the bubble's got to burst. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. You gotta make it, mend it, wear it out, make it do or do without. Yeah. First time we ever did that. Yay.
I never heard you sing that song.
There's a first time for everything.
That was pretty cool.
That's all I have to say about that. First time for everything. All right. Well, I think we've got time for a couple more songs. Yeah. I know there's some really great comments over here. I love seeing all of you on here.
We are really honored to do Earth Day with you guys.
Yeah, we sure are. Oh, man, there's some such good songs that we thought about doing. What do you think? You choose. I was thinking Bird by Bird because I love that song.
How about Big Yellow Taxi?
Yeah, okay.
Let's do Big Yellow
Yeah.
Taxi.
All right.
Because they all know that.
Okay.
This is back in Rise Up Singing. This was one of our favorite songs in Rise Up Singing.
It's one of Peter's favorite songs in Rise Up Singing.
Oh, I guess Annie doesn't like it.
I love Big Yellow Taxi. I was a Joni Mitchell fan right from the beginning, and God, I had all her albums, and I don't know. I don't know why I never got to see her in concert. It was probably because I was poor, and I didn't go to concerts very much. But I loved her music. This is on page 34.
34 in the ecology section.
And
People don't talk about ecology as much as they did in the first Earth Day.
I think ecology was the word used way back in the 70s and maybe the 80s. But we've changed, and now we talk about Earth Care and Earth Care Witness.
34.
I think it's partly that we know now that saving our planet is directly tied into racism, and it's directly tied into class structure, and so we've expanded our vision and our understanding of what, as we're experiencing right now, of course, not to go off on a tangent. All right, we're gonna sing Big Yellow Taxi. I don't do it in this key. So.
What key do you want it in?
G.
Okay.
Or well,
That is in G, actually.
It is in G, but start on a G.
Okay.
Whatever key that is. Paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Well, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Well, they took all the trees, put them in a tree museum, and they charged all the people $1.50 just to see 'em. Well, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Well, hey, farmer, farmer, put away that DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, but leave me the birds and the bees now. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Well, late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Well, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Woo-hoo! Oh, God. Give me that guitar. Woo! Well, here we are, just enjoying another wonderful Wednesday night with you all, and gosh, it's just an honor to do this with you. And there's so many things going on tonight. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us, and we are grateful for that.
Maybe
Here, give me that.
quite early.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Quite early.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a song that's a really sweet one called "Quite Early Morn," and I'm gonna grab my banjo out for
And
this
this
one.
is actually in the other book too, but you've already got it over there, don't you?
We had fun the other day. Was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday afternoon. Actually, the weather was really nice here in Western Mass. So we invited any of our neighbors that wanted to join us to come and stand at the end of their driveways, and we sang together. It was really sweet.
So this is in Rise Again on page 207, And if you happen to have your copy of If I Had a Hammer here with you, it's on page 28 in that book because it's by Pete Seeger. And I think this is a great song to finish with because things look a little discouraging, as Greta Thunberg likes to say, in the world. The house is definitely on fire, but what Pete Seeger's saying is we got to keep our hope alive and really, well, she says don't have hope. But she says, I'm not here to bring you hope. Yeah, she says, I'm not here not to bring you hope. I'm here to make you scared.
Yeah, but she's not telling people not to have hope.
No. Well, okay. Anyway, this song is a great song about both climate and war and all kinds of other things.
If you want to hear an amazing song, I don't know it, so I can't do it here tonight, but Emma's Revolution wrote an amazing song called Your House is on Fire based on Greta Thunberg's message to all of us. And one of the things that I also heard very loud and clear is that next time we get to all be together out in public, and you know that young people are organizing a protest, we've been invited by some young people who have said, please, please join us no matter what age you are. We want you to join us. So that's good news.
So if you've not been following our daily Song of Hope, today we did a song Annie recorded called The Tide is Rising. So check that out. If you go to our website and do riseupandsing.org/daily, it'll show you each day's songs. But here we go with Quite Early Morning.
Thank you all for joining us. We're going to do this one last song. And these are tough times. And we just are so grateful to all of you folks who are doing work on the front lines for us. And that means all you healthcare workers and nurses and doctors and also people that are just feeding the nurses and doctors and feeding us and people, truck drivers and everybody who's doing the work out there to help us live. We really are grateful. Oops, here's Quite Early Morn. Don't you know it's darkest before the dawn, and this thought keeps me moving on. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. Some say that humankind won't long endure, but what makes them so doggone sure? I know that you who hear my singing can make those freedom bells go ringing. I know that you who hear my singing can make my freedom bells go ringing. And so we keep on while we live until we have no more to give. And when these fingers can strum no longer, and the old banjo to young ones stronger, and when these fingers can strum no longer, and the old banjo to young ones stronger. So though it's darkest before the dawn. These thoughts keep us moving on through all this world of joy and sorrow. We still can have singing tomorrows through all this world of joy and sorrows. We still can have singing tomorrow. Well, thank you, friends, for joining us. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We did get a question that this guitar is Peter's. It's a Santa Cruz guitar, in case you were wondering. So, blessings to all of you. We hope that you'll tune in again. I think we might do this again next Wednesday night. Sometimes we might not be able to do it on a Wednesday night. So just check our website, riseupandsing.org, or you can check our Facebook page for our songbook, which is Rise Up and Sing 1. That's how you find us on Facebook. And we will post information about these live shows.
If you'd like to get newsletters about us, we'll be sending one out soon. It's riseupandsing.org/subscribe, and we'll be sending out details about that show on YouTube in about 10 days on Pete Seeger's birthday, on Sunday the 3rd. We'll be posting the link both on our newsletter and also on our website. You can join us for that, and Emma's Revolution will be there, and Reggie Harris and Billy Bragg and the filmmakers of We Began to Sing. So.
And also on Mondays, we're doing a family sing at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or East Coast time. So again, thank you, folks. We really appreciate you being here with us tonight. And sorry we didn't get to some of the requests. It's been a little tricky for us to see what you're writing, but we know you're there, and we're grateful for you too. So be well, and take good care of yourselves, everybody.